Good morning, everyone. Great to be here. This is Robin, and I'm Anne. I'm the annoying person who dropped this player survey link on the Telegram chat. Thank you for those who filled it in, and thank you to those who will fill it in after this very gentle reminder. So what we did over the past 2 days is not unfamiliar after what we've heard so far. You start with a game, an on-chain game. In an on-chain game, some people have tokens. Tokens could be anything, an asset, an achievement, anything. Those tokens are owned, obviously, by token holders who play game 1. Now we are building, or any one of you is building game 2. So what do you want to do? You want to have the token holders in game 1 to be able to access your game 2. So your game 2 says we only give access to some people, and we really like people who hold those specific tokens in another game. We don't want that game 1 to have to change anything. We just have our own independent game that links back to game 1. So basically, a simple cross-game interaction interoperability using ERC 6551. Game 1 has, we just call it zones. Let's imagine it's downstream. We picked downstream as well for our demo. So you have a light zone in downstream, and you have a dark zone in downstream. The light zone is owned by us, Polycensus. The dark zone is owned by the Dark Knight. And now we're saying we're building, or any one of you is building a game 2, and you want to give only the token holders of the light zone and the dark zone the right to play a game in your game 2. So in this case, game 2, we made a simple tug of war, 2 people pulling the rope, and whoever pulls the rope towards them first wins the game. Now, midway the game, and we're not going to actually show that because it will take too much time. Midway the game, we decided, what if Polycensus actually transfers a token to the light zone to a third person, in this case, Daley Thompson. So now, in the middle of the game, the owner of the token changes, the owner of the light zone changes, and now that new owner only will be able to play our tug of war game 2. And now Robin is going to walk you through the
lo-fi game demo. So the game 2, the tug of war game, is played by running Foundry scripts in the command line, and we're going to see joining the game on the light side on the box on the left, and blocks confirm. Then we skip over to the. I'll let this complete. So what that's doing is running a for script that has the private key of the token holder, and is executing the thing through a token-bound account, and then on the right side we do the same thing again, executing a transaction through a token-bound account, which is bound to the Dark Knight's token in downstream. So that's us joined the game, and it would only let us join the game if we were token holders of downstream's zone token, which is the reason we could do this mod, because downstream put in the zone token system just before this hackathon. We've been able to build this. And down the bottom there, get rope position is how we tell you where the rope is. On the left, we did a polyad to pull the rope in one direction twice. And now we're going to see me fumble around, try to figure out how in downstream to read the counter. And I get that wrong quite a lot. And then my good friend Ian helps me out on Telegram and points me in the right direction. And I move my unit to the right factory. And I click the what's the score button, which calls back to our game. So this is technically a mod of a mod. This is Ian knocked up a read-only call back to our new game contract on Redstone to read the counter in there, and a moment ago you saw the counter at 12 and it's flipped back to the beginning, so you can't see it anymore. That's us. That's our demo.
We actually had some slides left, but we'll keep them for you later on, so you can look at them later on. And thank you especially to the Playmin team. We also had a little interaction potentially with the Tonk people for another type of demo, but never mind, we're out of time.